Adventures up the magic faraway tree. Once upon a time, in the vibrant land of the magic faraway tree, Joe, Beth, and Franny were bursting with excitement as they planned their next grand adventure. The enormous tree towered into the sky, with its enchanted branches swaying gently in the breeze. Each day a different world appeared at the top, and today their imaginations danced with the possibilities of visiting the Tip-Top Mountains, Crazy Valley, and the Zigzag Coast. "Let's climb to the top and see where we can go," Joe suggested, his eyes sparkling with anticipation. "I hope it's somewhere wonderful," chimed in Beth, her curly hair bouncing as she raced to the base of the tree. Franny, the youngest of the group, clapped her hands. Adventures are always wonderful. With the determination of explorers, they climbed up the sturdy trunk of the magic faraway tree, and soon they peeked over the edge of the clouds. To their delight, the sign read, "Welcome to Tip-Top Mountains." "Yay, the Tip-Top Mountains!" shouted Beth as they scrambled to the ground. Before them lay a cascade of shimmering snow-capped peaks that seemed to reach the very sky. There were brightly coloured flowers blooming at the base, and fluffy, soft clouds that playfully floated around them. "We should go for a hike," suggested Joe. "I want to see how high we can climb." As they trekked up one of the mountains, they discovered a friendly snowman. He had a big round tummy and a carrot for a nose. "Welcome, young adventurers. I'm Snippy, the snowman. Would you like to have a snowball fight?" "Absolutely," laughed Franny. Before they knew it, the three children were tossing snowballs, giggling and squealing, as Snippy playfully aimed snowballs right back at them. It was a flurry of fun. After a delightful while, they waved goodbye to Snippy and continued on their adventure. Next, they found themselves at the entrance to Crazy Valley, with a sign that read, "Caution, prepare for nonsense." The kids exchanged excited glances. "Oh, I wonder what silly things we'll find here," Beth said, her eyes wide with curiosity. As they ventured into the valley, they encountered a patch of upside-down trees, bouncing flowers, and even a river that flowed sideways. A jovial man wearing a striped suit appeared. "Welcome to Crazy Valley," he said with a chuckle. "I'm Whimsy. Would you like to ride the upside-down swings?" "I'd love to," said Franny, and the others agreed. They hopped onto the crazy swings, which swirled and twirled, flipping them upside down and spinning them in loops. They laughed until their tummies ached, enjoyed the delightful silliness of Crazy Valley. Whimsy even taught them how to dance while swinging, and soon they were all spinning together in laughter. Eventually, when their heads stopped spinning, Joe announced, "Let's check out Zigzag Coast before it's time to go home." With a very short hop, they arrived at the Zigzag Coast, where the beach was made of shimmering multicolored sands. The waves danced and zigzagged along the shore, creating beautiful patterns. "I've never seen anything like this," gasped Beth, as she built a colorful sand castle, making sure every tower was tall and proud. Franny was busy collecting sea glass that sparkled like treasure. Joe ran toward the water, splashing and zigzagging in the waves, feeling exhilarated by the sea's gentle tug. Suddenly, a friendly dolphin leaped out of the water, spinning in the air. "Come join me for a swim, little adventurers," he called. With squeals of joy, they hurried into the water, the dolphin showing them how to float on their backs, how to ride the gentle waves, and how to do flips in the water, creating ripples of laughter all around. They played until the sun began to set, and the sky turned into a rainbow of colour. As the day came to an end, they climbed back up the magic faraway tree, filled with laughter. Memories and new friends. What a magical day! Exclaimed Joe, smiling at his sisters. Beth nodded. I loved every bit of it. I want to come back to the Tip-Top Mountains, Crazy Valley, and Zigzag Coast. Fanny smiled wildly, and we had the best adventures together. As they descended the tree, the stars twinkled brightly above them, and they knew that the magic Faraway tree would always lead them to wonderful adventures waiting to be discovered. The end.